Yo, this is Chris Sculler, and you're now locked into Uncle Drums, #1 on the road, the voice of the South, you heard?
Hey, this is Sam, and you're now tuned into Uncle Drummer.
How you doing, folks? Once again, it's your boy Uncle Drums. I'm here with a man like Sam, Mr. Globetrotter, Mr. Traveller, Mr. Backpacker. You know, this is the man. He's been around the world in less than 80 days.
I wish.
How are you today, Sam?
I'm good, thanks.
You good, yeah? Alright, bless. Thanks for coming in today on the questions and answer show. So I'm going to ask you the first question is, yeah?
Alright.
What type of countries and places you been to?
Well, I've been to European countries, like, I'm originally from Malta myself. I've been to the UK, Germany, Holland, Italy, France, Spain, Isle of Man. And I've been to Australia. I've been to South Central Asia. Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, India, Sri Lanka.
Wow.
I think that's it if I'm not missing anything.
That's a lot of places, mate.
A few, yeah.
There's a lot of places.
Not enough.
Alright, Sam, so can you break down, a few special moments in a few special places that you've been to that's been like really like amazing for you, that moment?
Alright, well, there was like little moments, when you travel, when you meet people, once in Thailand, there's a small little beach, next to Krabi, it's called Tong Sai, well, basically there was like, it's a climbing kind of place. Basically there was this fellow, we used to do pancakes. There was a lot of people, there was like about 15-20 of them.
Yeah.
And once I've tried like one of them and it was a lot better than the others. So I told him basically like, your pancakes are way better than the other guys.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh okay, I'll tell all the other guys. So they add the secret ingredient basically. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, keep it to yourself, you know, I mean, you make more money. And he's like, no, it's better if you share, then everybody got like good product, people will buy more, everybody's happy. And like the next day, it's true, everybody like had the same kind of product, like a better product.
Yeah.
And I realized basically with my Western kind of, I don't know, mentality, you know,
yeah.
I mean, like greedy, while his mentality was sharing and making everybody happy, and in the end, everyone was happy because he was getting a better product.
That's big.
Yeah, there is a lot of things. Like another time, in a place in Sri Lanka, Willigama, was walking on the beach. There was some fishermen. They were trying to push their old boat. Was like made out of kind of tree trunk, and they couldn't push it. So I went to help him. I kind of made friends anyway. I was like, he say thanks. I'm like, yeah, it's all good. And I kept walking. Mm-hmm. During the night, I was walking back to my hostel, and like I hear like this kind of weird noise, like. And I'm like, what's going on? And anyways, basically it was them. And they couldn't speak a lot of English, but...
Did you say blew a kiss?
They kind of blew a kiss as a way kind of to call people, you know? I mean, like when they blew a kiss, like, I don't know, like I kind of start looking to see what's going on. And they looked at me and they waved. So I looked back and I'm like, are you talking to me? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, what the hell, you know what I mean? Anyway, when they came close, I realized it was actually them fishermen. And the only thing they offered me was like some anorak. It's like... an alcohol made out of coconut, I think, mm-hmm. And some whiskey afterwards, some doddy. Anyways, they couldn't speak a lot of English, but they were really nice. Yeah. I tried to explain them where I'm from, like I'm from Malta, and what's my name. I think they kind of, I don't know, maybe mixed my name with my island, because the next day everybody knew me and everybody was like, hello Malta, how are you doing Malta? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good, man, I'm all good. So, and I don't know, like a simple act of kindness, and it made me feel home afterwards. Like everybody knew me, everybody was really nice, you know, and I don't know, we used to share food and everything together, and so it was really nice.
That's good.
A lot of little things. What else? Once in Rishikesh, I remember we met. We were walking in the streets, and we met with a French couple. Some Israeli people. Anyways, and I remember like most of us were couldn't even speak like the same language. There was some British people as well actually saying that, especially the French. They couldn't speak that much English. And we're going to an ashram where the Beatles were actually.
Yeah.
There is like kind of weird kind of chapel. It looks like I think they created the song The Eggman. They did it there. Anyways, and we finished up like I don't know like jamming and playing some tunes and stuff, and everybody felt so happy. Even like if we couldn't really understand each other. Like some people didn't speak English, but it was still
The love was there.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You feel like in the right place. You feel good. So there's a lot of little things. One more. Let's have a little thing. What else? Ah, dude.
All right, let's move on. You gave us enough there.
Yeah.
So let's move on. So, what made you, Sam, pick up yourself and say you're going to travel to all of these countries that you've been to? What was it that
That's
done
a
that for you?
deep one.
Okay.
Well, I was young. I was about like 17, 18, I think.
Yeah.
I was back home, like in Gozo. It's a small island of the island of Malta.
Mm-hmm.
Had an argument with my parents, like pretty heated arguments. I remember I got my bike, I gone to the beach, and it was really, really wavy. It was like rough weather, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a part of the beach, like basically on the right hand side, that's like there is the rip current, so it's dangerous to swim, especially when there's the waves. And I knew about it. And I'm like, yeah, screw it, you know what I mean? Like I was angry, I guess, and I just jumped and started swimming, and the actual rip current got me.
Wow.
And I spent about half an hour like trying to get in, man, you know, and you know they say like you have like that you see your life flashing in front of you.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it flashed for about half an hour, thinking what my mom is gonna think, and like, you know what I mean, we left on bad terms and all that.
Yeah.
Anyways, cut the story short, there was like a massive kind of boulder, and I kind of climbed on it. I don't know, I got ripped to pieces, I had blood everywhere.
Yeah.
But I gone up and I realized kind of afterwards, it's like, well, I almost died and I basically didn't see nothing except for Gozo. It's a beautiful island, but it's just a small little island. Like I wished I saw more before I died, basically. So I just said like I need to make more of my life. I need to start like going to different places, and I think that was my trigger. That was the thing that kind of made a big change in my life. You know, like I don't know. I just wanted to do more with my life, I guess.
Got you. No, that's a deep experience, man.
Yeah,
That's deep.
I guess so.
Yeah. All right then. So next question I'm gonna ask is, what should people expect while traveling? You know, like even if you travel with someone or you travel on your own, what should you expect on your
Alright,
on your way to travel?
a lot of people traveling with a buddy, especially girls, they find it kind of more comfortable. The thing is, you need to make sure when you travel with someone, you know the person good, and you need to make sure you give space to each other, because you need to imagine you're gonna be like kind of living 24/7 with each other. You know what I mean? So the little things that basically before they didn't really bother you because you spend 2 hours, 5 hours every day together.
Yeah.
Now they might start bothering you. Plus, maybe me myself, I'm into rock climbing, and my friend is into diving. Rock climbing is in the middle of the island. Diving is in, you know what I mean, like in the edge of what was gonna happen. Who's gonna go where? Are we gonna split? Why should we split? And all that. And sometimes you finish up like not being as good friends afterwards. So,
True.
well, my experience, I think sometimes is better if you go by yourself, you know, and you always meet people, like, I don't know, backpackers are really friendly towards each other, and they help each other out, and you meet different people with different experience, and you'll do a lot of like you meet a lot of new guys, new good people. So I think, from my experience, I think it's nicer sometimes when you travel by yourself.
That's really good. I like that. All right. So last question I'm gonna ask you is, for all the people that want to get up and travel, but they've got a fear because probably they've only been in their own area and they've never left the country, and you know they want to make that move, but they've still got a bit of fear. What kind of advice can you give to them, Sam?
Well, you know, like you just need to kind of go. I know it's hard and you think about it and all that. From my experience, I think just get a backpack and pick a country, don't pick an extreme country. Start with something a bit like westernized in its own way, and just go. Like there's gonna be a bit of a culture shock at first, yes, but push through it for a week or a week and a half, and believe me, you will not regret it. You're gonna meet nice people. You're gonna meet different cultures, different way of thinking, the way people think differently. And a lot of different experiences, a lot of different sites, a lot of different cultures. You will love it. You know what I mean? Like I think everyone should travel a few countries, and it's a bit addictive as well. So I think it would be more and more. But I think in my experience, everybody should travel. It's a lot of knowledge. There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom in traveling. You know what I mean? Like you get to know even yourself better, because before you're surrounded with your friends, parents, and people that you see every day and love you and you can rely on them. When you start traveling, like you've got more time for yourself to think about yourself, to I don't know, create yourself. You know what I mean? Recreate yourself. And I think you can, experience new things about yourself, find new things about yourself, things that you didn't even know about before.
Excellent, Sam.
Yeah.
Thank you for your experience today.
You're welcome, mate.
Yeah, and I love the energy and the knowledge that you put out, you know, and I know people are going to look at that and say, you know what, I'm going to take that advice. Yeah,
Well,
so
hopefully people will travel more, you know what I mean? I think travelling is a good thing.
all right, Sam, respect for coming in today.
Peace.
Yeah,
Thank
Mr.
you too.
Globetrotter, Mr. Sightseer, Mr. Backpacker. Peace out.
Cheers, mate.